Now to our state and its major move aimed at cutting pollution. California regulators are expected to approve new rules that will ultimately ban the sale of new gas-powered vehicles in the state by 2035. Experts say this could reshape America's car market by fueling the transition to more climate-friendly vehicles. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the details.
The state of California adopting a policy that ultimately could end the era of filling up at the local gas station. California setting a 2035 deadline for all new cars, trucks, and SUVs sold in the state to be powered by hydrogen or electricity. The California Air and Resources Board voting today on the policy, calling it historic.
This is really important for reducing climate changing emissions. I mean, simply put, we can't address climate change without addressing transportation emissions.
It's a measure trumpeted by Governor Gavin Newsom for the past 2 years. Critics have argued that infrastructure, the availability of charging stations, the capacity of the energy grid, and vehicle pricing isn't quite ready for these regulations, leaving car dealers to wade through the soaring demand and limited supply.
EVs have been very popular. It's made up about 40% of our sales this year, actually, and when you include hybrids and plug-in hybrids, it's over 50%.
Automakers are going to have to make more electric vehicles. That means more models in different sizes and different price points.
The new policy not only gives stringent new rules on the sale of new gasoline cars, it also sets zero emission sales goals for new cars over the next 13 years. But California isn't alone in its quest to phase out gas-powered cars. Governments all around the world have set their own goals. Experts say these new regulations in California could influence other states, as California is the largest auto market in the country.
If that group of states that tends to follow California's lead were to do so with this as well, it would be roughly 30% of the population in the U.S. would now be living somewhere where there would be this requirement.
The new electric vehicle rules will also require federal approval, but even if that happens, Californians can still buy a used gas-powered vehicle after 2035. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Los Angeles.